Some motorcycles come with a center stand built right onto the bottom of the motorcycle. And if you have one on yours and you don't like to read manuals, you're in luck because we will show you how to correctly put your motorcycle on its center stand safely. And we won't just talk about it, we will show you in action.
Welcome to Motorcycle is King, where riders come to learn cool things.
Okay, so your motorcycle has a center stand and the process involved with getting your motorcycle onto it may seem easy. However, there's actually a correct way of doing it. The correct way will minimize your chances of hurting your back, your wrist, or your motorcycle. And when done correctly, it's actually easier to put your heavy motorcycle onto its center stand. The motorcycle will actually feel a lot lighter.
Follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle is King because we are a one rider nation.
Getting started. The first thing we'll need to know is the location of your grab bar. Sometimes this grab bar is under the passenger seat. Sometimes it's under the tail fairing. Sometimes it's above the tail fairing, but always it's in the rear of your motorcycle. It's basically a handle you can hold on to and pull up without hurting your fingers or damaging your motorcycle. Why is the grab bar important? Well, it's very important because all the lifting during the process of putting your motorcycle onto its center stand will be done using this grab bar. You do not lift a motorcycle using the handlebars at all, even though you may have a tendency to use the handlebar in this process. This is probably because when we used to pop wheelies on our bikes as kids, we always pulled up on our handlebars. It's probably a simple case of muscle memory gone wrong. So do not try to put your motorcycle on its center stand by pulling on your handlebars, ever. But in contrast, what you want to do, which is the correct process, is to pull up on the grab bar. Just the grab bar, and that's the first thing you'll need to know. Speaking of the correct process, did you know there's a correct process when performing a hard stop? Well, there is. And we made a video called How to Stop on a Dime going from 60 to 0 in about 3 seconds. If you don't know how to do that on your motorcycle, which can be a skill that can potentially save you from riding into a tree or a car, we suggest you give the video a watch, and hopefully you will learn something, even if it's just one new thing, because the more you learn, the stronger you are as a rider. And the stronger you are as a rider, the greater the chance of you having an awesome ride and making it home safely to your family. That's what riding smart is all about. So go watch How to Stop on a Dime going from 60 to 0 in about 3 seconds today. Now, back to putting your motorcycle on its center stand. So a quick recap. The first thing you needed to locate was the grab bar. Now, the second thing you must identify on your motorcycle is the actual center stand itself. It's usually directly under the motorcycle. It's going to have a place for you to step on. It looks like this. Why is this important? Well, it's important because stepping on that part of the center stand is the second part of the equation when putting your motorcycle on its center stand. And the first part was pulling up on that grab bar. Here's the full formula to put your motorcycle on its center stand. 1. Press down on the center stand, while 2. Lifting up on the grab bar. That's it. But what do you do with your other hand? Well, our left hand will be our free hand, and these are the two things you can do with it. 1. Use the left hand to simply hold onto your handlebar just in case the bike leans over. We can pull or push the motorcycle back to its balance point. And 2, which is like the above, we hold the motorcycle upright and we use the handlebar and the grab bar to do this. We need to balance the motorcycle prior to putting it on its center stand. So using the handlebar in partnership with the grab bar will allow us to do this with ease. But again, we never pull or lift the handlebar in any way. When attempting this process of putting your motorcycle onto its center stand, it's always pulling up on the grab bar while pressing down on the center stand. So now that we've covered the handlebar, back to the center stand. Once you've balanced the motorcycle upright, you press down on the center stand until its 2 feet touches the ground. It looks like this. Once you have your 2 feet on the center stand touching the ground, it's time to lift the motorcycle onto its center stand by using the grab bar. So here's the formula again, and remember, do this only when the 2 feet of the center stand is touching the ground evenly. Okay, ready, go. Press down on the center stand while lifting up on the grab bar at the same time. Your motorcycle will go right onto its center stand. Congrats, you just put your motorcycle onto its center stand the correct way. Now, as a bonus, we will give you one important important tip, and that tip is this. Always leave the kickstand in the down position, even after the motorcycle is on its center stand. Sure, the motorcycle will look a lot cooler with the kickstand up while the motorcycle is on its center stand, but here's the problem. When you go to bring your motorcycle back off its center stand, your muscle memory will kick in. There's a highly likely chance that you'll automatically lean your motorcycle to the side, thinking the kickstand is down, and if it's not, the motorcycle will fall right over. If this tragic thing happens, your reflexes will kick in while the motorcycle is in the midst of falling over, and you're gonna try to prevent it from falling over, and you might hurt yourself because the motorcycle is very heavy. Or even better, just consider our advice and leave the kickstand down always, especially when your motorcycle is on its center stand. So now, turn off this video and go practice putting your motorcycle on its center stand the correct way.